Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for the second match of the day featuring your ICC Indians and East Central. If you're just now joining us, man, you missed an exciting women's match. ICC comes away with the 2-1 win over number 6 East Central in overtime. So the Indians going to try to do their part and complete the sweep of East Central this afternoon here in Fulton. Adam Gore, Raphael Henry, Lee Adams on hand for bringing this action today here on the ICC Sports Network. We appreciate those that are tuning in here in support of the Indians, and do want to say a special hello that are watching in support of East Central this, let's call it pre-evening. I guess it'll be a pre-evening. Is it too early to call it pre-evening or too late to call it afternoon? But either way, we're just moments away from that First American National Bank opening kick. ICC will be in their red tops and white shorts. East Central going to be in their black and gray kits. The Indians come in with an overall record of 2-2 overall, 1-0 in the North. East Central 0-4, 0-1 in the North. Happen to have to step away from your computer at any point today. You can keep up with the action on Twitter at Let's Go ICC. So volleyball gets a win. Women's soccer gets a win. The Indians can cap things off with the third win of the day and make it a good day to be an ICC Indian. Having to get the clock adjusted over there on the side as a few issues with the clock this year, but scheduled to be worked on this week, weather pending, of course. And talk about soccer, they'll be back home Friday against Holmes. That again, weather pending, as rain was actually scheduled for this afternoon, got delayed until tomorrow morning. So we'll hopefully be able to get those matches in on Friday. We'll also have volleyball set for Friday as well. And we're off. East Central will send this one over the middle. Indians with it now. ICC in red. They're going right to left on the attack here. Ball broken up over the middle of the field, but ICC steps right back in front of it, scramble for it underneath, and whistle, and the ball will stay with East Central. Still a nice crowd out. Some of them thinning out a little bit after the conclusion of the women's game, but a lot of them sticking around here for the men's match as well. Taking quite a while for the Central player to get his shoe tied or fixed over there. Surprised the Referees haven't stopped the clock here, but and now they're shouting from the field that his cleats are broke. So they're going to have to get a substitution in here, as that's going to be Davey Emmerin coming off the field after it looks like his shoestrings broke. And so now East Central will put it in play, sends it over the middle, going to be headed out, and it'll be a corner kick coming up here for East Central. Well, East Central 0-4 and 0-1 in the North, and well, they're waiting for their breakout game, and today could be that, as East Central traditionally plays ICC extremely tough, but in their four games this season, they've only scored 1 goal. Now they have played an extremely tough schedule coming into this match today. Take a look at some Sonic stats, and it's Anthony Jones and JB Purvis leading ICC with 2 goals each. Jones has 2 assists. Billy Jip is leading the team with 3 assists. Villanueva and Venezuela each with 1 assist for ICC. Corbin Martin, who was named Keeper of the Week in Week 1 for ICC, leads the team with 18 saves, 8 goals allowed. Chase Graham, who is in net for East Central, has 12 saves, has allowed 10 goals. That attempt is off the side of the netting, as both teams just trying to figure out what the other team's going to give them here in the early goings of this one. So a line drive sent towards the middle of the pitch. ICC is going to let it control. Now they're going to go here to the near side. Villanueva with it now. Now squeezes this one ahead. This is Purvis. Purvis trying to attack on the left side. Reverses track now. Sends it back across the middle. Deflected by East Central. And a good job there. Didn't necessarily know where the ball was. Just got a foot in the way, and it did break up the attempt there for ICC. But the Indians do keep it now on their side of the pitch. Rolls over the middle, scramble for it. Loose on the pitch now. And it's going to be cleared out. Good tackle that time on the part. And now East Central just clears this one out. Excuse me, I said it was Corbin Martin in net for ICC. It's actually Valaquez that is in net. Ball set over the middle. Jeff deflects it off. Ball still deflected around. East Central trying to find it. ICC, though, comes away with it, middle of the pitch. They go with it. Purvis fires. Top shelf. No. Good idea that time by Purvis. Just couldn't get that one to go home. Substitution coming back into the match here is number 11, Emmerin, will come in. He was the one that had the difficulty getting his shoe fit. Like he had to add some new laces to his shoes. As this ball sent ahead, Cammy steps in front of that one. Now it's going to send it out wide. Spencer with it now, sends it back. Going to allow the Indians to reset here. Going to try to reverse the pitch. Coming near side. Batista with it, tried to squeeze it ahead. Good idea, just nobody there, and East Central is going to clear this one out. That one's going to head over towards Coach Ball. Didn't make a play on it as it goes into the parking lot. Inside 40 minutes to play now here in the first half. Going to roll in a new ball here. So they're going to let them make sure they get the other ball off the field before they put this one in play. Villanueva tosses that one in. Indians with it now, drop it up top. David with it now, drops it back. Tries to go right-footed with that one across the middle. East Central, too much traffic. Able to break that one up now. East Central sends it back towards midfield. And a scramble for it, and ICC tries to let it settle. Still just bouncing around and eventually gets away from the Indians, but ICC takes it back. No, East Central takes it back. And then the Indians just let it roll right to them. Indians going to the far side of the pitch. That's Rollins with it. Back over the middle they go to Marquez. Just going to drop it back and reset through Murphy. Murphy trying to go over the top. He's got a man coming to the far side, but good hustle. Last second leap there on the part of Lott to break that one up. If he's not there, that gets a 1v1 opportunity for the Indians, and like those opportunities for ICC. The Indians reset it in the backfield. This is Emerson with it. Indians playing a lot away from net, not really being too aggressive here early on, trying to find what East Central wants to give them. Quick touches there. Looking over the middle, that's where they go with it. Ball just bounced away from Purvis that time, and East Central's going to reset through the keeper. So East Central squeezes this one forward. Marquez is there to take it away. Every time they get the ball across midfield, ICC has been there to make a play on the ball, as they have dominated the time of possession and possession right now. This one right back across the middle. Indians trying to get something going here. Chip on the far side. No, excuse me, that's Rollins. Rollins goes tall, but too tall. And the Indians have had two shots, just can't put those on frame just yet. So it'll be a goal kick coming up here for East Central. As we said, East Central basically in the black uniforms. There's black and gray in those. ICC red and white kits. And there's Chip breaking that one up. Scramble for the ball, still loose on the pitch. And eventually the ball settles at the feet of Billy. Goes back with it, and we're going to have a foul whistled here on the Indians. So East Central will put it back in play. No score. Counting down to 36 minutes to go here in the first half. A little miscommunication there between EC, but they are able to keep possession. ICC now wanting to come up and apply some pressure. The Indians relentless around midfield right now, and East Central struggling to keep the ball in their possession. And Marquez comes up and takes that one away. Marquez just kind of letting it dribble back with him. Now Emerson sends this one ahead. This is O'Daniel with it. O'Daniel wanting to go over the top. He's got a man now on the far side. This is going to be Purvis. Purvis trying to get ready to step into and strike and goal! The Indians strike first. Let's go back and look at this one on the Little Caesars instant replay. That one just opened up wide open for the Indians there. Ball was deflected off the hands of the keeper. That's the strong strike that time from Purvis. Sends it home, and ICC now leads it 1-0. So ICC with a 1-0 lead here over East Central. Got very aggressive defensively that turned into that nice strike off the foot of Purvis. That is going to be his third goal of the season, and that leads the Indians in scoring. So the Indians with it now. This is going to be Emerson. 1-0 is the score. ICC with the advantage. Nice touch down the pitch that time by Jip. Indians looking to go somewhere with it. Crosses it across the middle. Nothing there, though. Bad touch on the part of the Indians. And now here comes East Central. East Central tries to go ahead, but Jip steps in front of that one. Forces them to reset the attack. Far side of the pitch. This one sent ahead. And Emmonson's just going to send this one right back to midfield. West will let it settle. And sends it now over. Villanueva with it. Dribbles to the middle of the pitch, which opens up for him. Trying to go back door. Looking for Marquez, but nobody there. West, though, cleans it up. Cammy trying to go inside. Fires left-footed, deflected. Oh, good job that time in traffic by Cammy. Just unlucky that time as the ball was deflected off the hip of the East Central player. So it'll be a corner coming up here for ICC. A chance to build on this 1-0 advantage. Jip will send this one from the corner for ICC. Well, he come up and talked to me before the match and said, hey, I want to make sure you say my name right. Got it right the second half. The first half, my boys were giving me a hard time back home. So a shout out to his crew that's watching and supporting the Indians today. Ball across the middle. And we're just easily laid on that time by the keeper. So, yeah, for any of our international families and friends, I'll tell you this, I don't know the game as well as you guys do. So, guys like Billy and Cammy and that crew, well, they'll remind me from time to time whenever I make a mess up, especially my boy Cammy. So, the Indians with it. They lead it 1-0. Jose with it now over the middle. Oh, nice quick touch there, trying to get to the outside, but good hustle on the part of Lott. We've called his name a couple of times today on that back line for East Central, as he's just covering a lot of ground in a hurry there. He was able to get to that one, send it out of bounds, and it'll be another corner coming up here for the Indians. If you're just now joining us, man, you missed a fun one in the women's match. ICC able to pick up a 2-1 win in overtime over number 6 East Central. Big win there as ICC improves to 2-0 in North Division play. East Central not ready. They get it in quickly. West fires, goes top shelf, and oh, what a save. Good shot that time. Just a excellent job on getting to the ball. Takes it away from that top corner. He keeps it a 1-0 contest. Now here come the Indians. Squeezes this one ahead. O'Daniel with it. O'Daniel jukes, jives, deflected. Ball over the middle. West shoots it, and no! Deflected. The ball just would not go to its home that time. Good job that time by West, just getting in there, trying to get that one across, but heck of a job there. I believe that might be Chase Graham in net. They're wearing the light blue jersey with white top, so you can't really see the white numeral on the back of the keeper there, but whoever it was, that was a heck of an effort to keep it a 1-0 contest. Ball goes ahead, deflected out of bounds by East Central, so it will stay with ICC. Purvis already has one goal, trying to find a second. Instead, East Central takes the ball away. Sends this one up the pitch, and ICC simply steps in front of that one. Rollins heads this one and was going out of bounds for a second. O'Daniel stepped in front of it. Now ICC trying to get it back, and they do. West with it in the middle, looking for somewhere to go with it. Villanueva with it now, lets it settle. Wants to take his guy one-on-one, crosses over the middle, fires in too tall. Substitutions coming into the match here for East Central. Number 16, Eads, and number 25, Bowman, into the contest here. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Follow them on Twitter at ICCBSU. Brother Chris Burrows and all the student helpers do a great job out there at the ICCBSU. They meet Monday nights at 7:07, and they invite you to come worship with them as well. That's the ICCBSU. Ball goes across midfield, still bouncing around. ICC has dominated time of possession and field position in this one so far. Oh, beautiful touches ahead this time. Playing ahead, Purvis had it deflected outside, now wants to fire, goes over the top of the keeper, but too tall. Well, the keeper gambled, and it paid off that time as he forced The awkward shot off the foot of Purvis. And the Indians have had some multiple opportunities. Just been too tall on some of those attempts. And now East Central will get the ball back. They trail it 1-0 here inside 30 minutes ago until halftime. Well, I mentioned during the women's game, I said we would have the ICC All-American Band coming your way at halftime. I got my halftimes mixed up. We will have the ICC All-American Band coming your way at halftime of this one. That's being brought to you by Little Caesars right here in Fulton. So the Indians simply going to let this one roll back and reset here. Murphy with it, surveying the defense, see what they're going to give him. Now goes to Emerson on the far side of the pitch. Emerson's going to dribble this one ahead now. Squeezes it forward, looking for O'Daniel. O'Daniel, he's onside. He's got an opportunity here. Squeezes ahead, looking for West, and oh, it was blocked up that time, and almost an own goal, but a heads-up play by the keeper that time. Maybe a little bit too unselfish on the part of Carson O'Daniel. I want to take a strike on that one next time, as he was looking to set up his teammate over the middle. And 1-0 remains your score. East Central had it, then lost it. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It should belong to the Warriors, and it does. And ICC gets it back. There's a tug of the jersey and a hip check, and officials just will simply say it's ICC ball versus, or are they going to call the foul? No, they're just going to say ICC ball instead of calling the foul. Now West is going to send this one out wide. Indians lead it 1-0. Villanueva just weaving his way through traffic and didn't really have anybody trailing behind him as he turned it over, but then ICC gets it back. Marquez, Jip. Villanueva now with it. Over the middle to West. West, good idea, was trying to get the quick touch right back to Lupe, but was not there. And East Central will just simply send this one back to the keeper. This one's sent ahead, nearly taken away by the Indians. East Central keeps it, but now ICC does step in front of it. Just couldn't quite get it before it goes out of bounds. It'll go back to EC. Remind you, Thursday night we'll have football right back here on the Red Channel as Coahoma comes to town. It'll be the division opener for football between ICC and Coahoma. It'll be a 6:30 First American National Bank opening kickoff, so that means we'll have the Davis Ford pregame show coming your way right here at 6 o'clock. Also on Super Talk 101.9 FM. And we got a whistle. And ICC will simply send this one back. Speaking of soccer and broadcast, weather permitting, we'll have Friday's broadcast of Holmes and ICC soccer here in Fulton. And it'll be on the Red Channel. And then also Friday, we'll have volleyball coming your way on the Blue Channel. 4 matches on Friday, 3 on Saturday. ICC plays at 12 and 6 on Friday. Now here comes East Central. One of their best opportunities of the afternoon, but ICC gets back in a hurry. Now trying to send this one over the middle. Broken up by the Indians, and a swing and a miss. But the Indians, with a bad touch, is able to get it right back was East Central. Oh, a high kick, and again, that has not been called much today. The referee going to step in between the two and kind of just get them to settle down for a second. Indians lead it 1-0. It was a goal with 35-27 to go by Purvis. 1-0 is the situation here between ICC and East Central. Indians now going to back it back out and reset the offense. Jip with it now. East Central pretty much just packing it back, trying to take away any lanes that ICC would have. Indians now go forward with it. Lupe with it over the middle, now goes back up top to Marquez. Marquez had the ball, just an unfortunate bounce off his foot that time, and Now the Indians put it right back in play, and that's going to be a card. As number 20 just getting a little too chippy out there as they do. I'm going to talk things over here. It's one of those, you make a hard foul the play before, kind of bump into the guy back and forth. They're not going to give him a card in this situation, so. But that was his warning, I guess you can say. And now you got a referee. I'm not a fan of this. Kind of getting loud and vocal with the player out there, and a little choice verbiage as well. So, So West, we're looking to go back post. East Central was there to break it up. ICC now with it. Well, the clock is not running, and it should have been. So we've got ball continues to go forward here. Now they run the clock. Should be a full minute less than what it is right now. But East Central now is going to put a foot on it. Sends this one ahead, looking for the backside. ICC breaks it up. So we'll stop my clock and let the other clock catch up with us. But now here comes ICC. Purvis going to try to come up and beat him to it, but he does not. Out of bounds, back to ICC. 1-0 is the score. Indians kind of lost that tenaciousness that we saw them open the match with, and just kind of letting the game come to them versus going on the attack here. Looking to go over the middle. Looking for Villanueva on the backside. It eventually gets to him. Jip now steps in front of it. Sends this one ahead, and that's going to be a tripping call. Just nothing malicious, just inadvertent right there. But here comes an opportunity for the Indians to try to build on this 2-0 advantage, or 1-0 advantage. And so it would be Indians coming up with the opportunity here. And the referee, once again, the center referee, just barking at anybody that he can bark at.
Hey, be aware of the ball down line. Be aware. Ball down line, ball down line.
Now they go out wide. Billy with it. Crosses over the middle. Ball was deflected out. Good idea that time, as nearly able to get that cross and send it home, as we have substitutions coming in on the match here. For ICC, this will be number 10. I have to look this one. Diego. I'm going to go with Diego. I know I can't say his last name right because the pronunciation guide, Valenzuela. Valenzuela is what I'm going to go with. And also number 15, Anthony Jones, into the contest here for ICC. Jones has been a guy that has provided the Indians with a spark the few times he's been able to come in, and he's got pretty good energy. So let's see if that will translate here for the Indians as East Central quickly gets this one ahead, trying to catch ICC napping in transition. But a good job that time by Purvis to come across the field and take away the opportunity. Now the Indians find the loose ball. They send this one ahead. This is going to be Rollins. Rollins will track it down, drops it back to Jip. Now wants to send this one across the way. Wind eats that one up a little bit. And the ball's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say ICC ball. Inside 21 minutes to play now. This ball sent ahead, and he's going to be offside. Oh, tough break there. Good send, just about a half a step too soon that time for Jones. Times that one up a little bit better. We're looking at a 2-0 contest, but instead East Central gets the break with the offside call. This ball sent over the middle. Line drive of a shot. As ICC trying to get to it, they're going to call a foul on the Indians here. So it'll be East Central here trying to find the equalizer. 20 minutes to play now in the first half. They send this one. This will be broken up by the Indians. Chased down and saved, but it goes out of bounds. So the ball will go back to East Central. 2-1, Lady Indians win it in overtime over number 6, East Central, in the first match of the day. Volleyball wins 3-0 at the W. So the Indians trying to make it a clean sweep for ICC in the win column today. They're up 1-0 here with 19:15 to go in the first half of play. This one's sent ahead. It's going to be a foot race here. Jones going to try to track it down. Can't quite get to it as it's nicely sent out of bounds that time by East Central. That just shows the energy and the speed of Anthony Jones. Man, he covered a lot of ground in a hurry that time. And a smart heads-up play just to send that ball out of bounds by East Central. So the Indians with it. Up 1-0 here. Indians surveying it now, wanting to go out wide, looking for Marquez underneath. And again, East Central just packing them in right now. Not really giving the Indians anything easy to look at offensively. They throw this one in quickly. Indians send it back across the middle. Shot and deflected. And ICC wanted a handball, but didn't get it. And again, we talked about it in the women's match, and I kind of like the way they called it when they call it, is it intentional? If it's intentional, then they call the handball. Some refs call it where anytime it touches a hand, it's a handball. I lean more the way it's being called today. If it's an intentional attempt, then yes. But that one, if it was not intentional. Yep, sends this one backside. Oh, just off frame. Good idea. What a beautiful send that time by Billy. Just couldn't quite get Murphy on frame that time as they were going back post, and East Central dodges another bullet. Well, that was perfect timing on that kick, right as a player practicing baseball hit a baseball. As soon as he put his foot into it, it actually sounded like his foot was the contact of the baseball. East Central, wow, good job there, taking it away from a pair of Indians. It's going to go out of bounds, but goes back to ICC.
Carson, don't allow 7 to check.
This one thrown over the top. Jones trying to go inside and just couldn't keep up with it. Yeah, he's kind of fussing because there was a handful of jersey whenever he tried to release from the original play. But did not get the call. And so it'll be a goal kick coming up here for East Central. Well, if you're the referee, you have to spend that much time defending the no call or call. Just make it or don't make it and walk away. No sense to have a full minute, 2-minute conversation with players out there. Billy gets it, sends it ahead. Jones tries to get to it. Beautiful play there. Now sends this one ahead and saved by East Central. So East Central sends it ahead. Marquez steps in front of it, leaves this one out wide. That's Rawlings with it now. And East Central loses this one out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick coming up here for the Indians. Seen a couple of these, and these have been dangerous for ICC. They just haven't been able to put any of them on frame so far. Substitutions coming to the match here for ICC. Cammie West into the contest. Sammy Gallardo and Carson O'Daniel all checking in. These substitutions being brought to you by the Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. Need to get your eyes checked. Give them a call at 862-EYES. That's 862-EYES for more information on how they can assist you. So it looks like this will be West that will step into this one. This one's sent in. Header too tall. Great corner piece. The Indians still getting close, but what a sin that time by Cammie. The Indians once again struggling to get that one on frame as they've had some good-looking corner pieces today. Just nothing to show point-wise so far this afternoon. Boy, ICC have filled the shot chart up, just haven't put very many of them on goal. This ball taken by O'Daniel. Eventually deflected out, and I believe that's East Central's going to let it settle. Yes, they do. They're going to go backwards and track back with it. So East Central trying to send this one out, nearly sends it out of bounds. Now ICC coming up with some pressure here. Ball's loose on the pitch, and East Central able to control it there. Scramble for it near side. O'Daniel finds it, is going to clear this one back to West over the middle. West looking to go out wide with it. Did not quite get the right angle on it that time. His ball is going to be sent out wide and saved in bounds. Scramble for it on the far side of the pitch, still loose, and ICC has it, gets knocked to the turf, and they're going to say out of bounds, back to East Central. So East Central getting set to throw it in, coming up on 13 minutes to play. ICC steps in front of that one. East Central wisely just puts a heavy foot into this one to clear it out and keep it from becoming a scoring opportunity for the Indians, as EC kind of, for lack of better words, went brain dead there on that previous play. ICC with it now, trying to work it on the far side of the pitch. It goes out of bounds. There'll be another corner opportunity here for the Indians. They've made 3 of them look really close, just can't quite get them on frame. See if they can finally find a breakthrough here and go up 2-0. Inside 12.5 coming up here for the Indians. Cammie will step into this one. That one's in a little bit lower angle. Ball's popped up. Bouncing around, and East Central trying to clear it out. O'Daniel trying to battle for it and somehow wins that battle. And we've got a foul whistled here, I believe, on East Central. We'll see who they have called it on here, as both players getting pretty physical over there. It looks like it will be on East Central. And so a great opportunity coming up here for the Indians. We've got a substitution coming in here for an injured player, as number 5, Shockley, will come out of the match. And number 15, Lyles, will come in this situation. So West will do the honors here. Sends this one, looking back post. And again, the Indians were there, just cannot get on top of the ball to put it on frame. And they're actually going to say it's out of bounds on East Central, so it'll be a corner kick coming up here for the Indians. So 11 minutes to play until halftime. Stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. We'll have some highlights and some Sonic scoring coming your way as we take that break. This time they go low with it. Ball deflected around. Fires and just couldn't quite get turned on at that time. That just shows the strength of Jones as he was able to muscle some guys away from the ball that time. Probably should have went back heel of still trying to put a front foot on it to send that one ahead. But either way it goes, substitution into the match here is going to be number 23. That is Denton. And Harris is coming out of the match. And so coming up on 10 minutes to play now. 1-0 is the score. Indians with the advantage. But I'm going to tell you, folks, it just East Central has some opportunities. And they're just a miscue or a slip away from being able to tie this thing up. So the Indians need to take advantage of these opportunities that they've had in the first half. Could be up big right now. But that's not the case. So substitution getting set to come in here for the Indians. That's going to be Rollins into the match. And it'll be Purvis checking out. Somebody speeding down the road like gas is less than $2 a gallon right now. Don't know if you heard that coming over the broadcast. So Indians with the ball. Trying to squeeze that one forward, but East Central doing a good job of falling back defensively, taking away some of the attacking lanes from the Indians. Just have not been able to convert any of those into quick attacks on the other end. And good idea that time by Marquez, just a little too strong on the touch as he was looking to go down the sideline that time to Rollins. So East Central will get it to throw it back in. Inside 7.5. Or coming up on 6.5 to play, I should say. Nope, I'm wrong all around as there's a couple of lights out on the scoreboard. Now it's 8.5 to play here in the first half. Bad scramble for the ball in the middle of traffic being deflected around, and East Central finally will let it settle. Goes right back over the middle of it, and EC will control it. Warriors send this one ahead. This is what we talked about. If they can get something over the top, they can make it dangerous, but a great job hustling down the pitch that time was Connor Murphy to send it out of bounds. There will be an opportunity here for East Central. The ball rolled away, so they'll have to throw one across to get it back in play here. Inside 8 minutes to play now here in the first half. 1-0 ICC with the lead. Lady Indians win 2-1 over number 6 East Central. As will be a throw in here for EC. Trying to find that equalizer here. Send this one ahead. Driving inside and no call. Was trying to get the contact and maybe a PK there, but did not. And now West sends this one over the top and just a little bit too far. East Central basically had their center fielder back and waiting for that one. And East Central had one of their best opportunities on that previous possession, just could not come away with any points. This one's sent ahead, and as I said, East Central's just something over the top away from having a chance to tie this one up. They've had 2 straight possessions where they've gone over the top. And ICC, though, has been able to have an answer, but they're making them a little bit more dangerous than they were earlier on in the half. O'Daniel sends it over the middle. Tries to touch this one ahead and nothing doing there. Like India's maybe getting a little impatient and forcing some, not necessarily bad shots, but an extra touch here, an extra touch there might set them up for a better shot. As we talked about, ICC probably should be up 3-0 right now, but East Central has kept it a 1-0 contest. Back over the middle they go. West fires, and what a save. Oh, great job that time. As good foot put on it that time by West. Deflected it out just off the back post, and substitutions coming in here for both teams. Man, as we said, the Indians knocking on the door, but just cannot find a way to go home yet. So it'll be a corner opportunity coming up here to be West.
Hey, have a look.
To put a foot into this one, puts a quick foot into it. Up to Jip. Jip lets it settle, fires, looking for the back corner. Header too tall. The Indians have been there all day today and just can't quite get the execution, as most of them just coming off the back of the head or more towards the middle of the front head to be able to get more of a launch angle on it. It's more just a simple popping the ball up. Not been able to get the correct angle on the attack, I guess is what I'm trying to say. East Central sends this one forward. Indians send it out of bounds. It can still stay with the Warriors. EC will throw this one in at midfield. Trying to go over the top of it. ICC was there. Chip had it, lost it. East Central gets it back, clears it back to midfield. Now they're going to send it all the way back to the keeper here to reset. This ball just took a funky spin once it hit the ground and went out of bounds, and the ball will go back to ICC coming up on 4 minutes of play here in the first half. Well, if things stay the way they are, we'll have an easy Sonic scoring recap for you in the first half. So they're going to clear this one back, and ICC is going to reset here. David with it now. Open field. He's got a lot of option here. Squeeze this one ahead. Just a poor angle that time. And trying to get the play in a hurry here for ICC could get set up, but not where the referee wanted them to start the attack. So East Central looking like they're wanting to go to the backside of. Now send it over the middle instead. Looking for the back heel kick. Now here comes opportunity, and it's just going to be sent out of bounds. Corner kick coming up here. Great send that time on the part of East Central. Smart play. The only option Murphy had that time was to send it out of bounds. And it will be a corner kick coming up here for East Central. A chance to tie this one up here. Boy, I tell you what, if you're East Central and the way the Indians have dominated time of possession, field position throughout the first half, if you can find a way to tie this thing up 1-1 going into halftime, you're going to be ecstatic. Sends this one, but it's broken up there nicely by the Indians. Scramble for it. East Central will let it settle. Now they're going to go back out wide with it. And nicely done there. Oh, inadvertent kind of contact whenever Batista went to the ground. The player running for East Central tried to jump him to avoid him and caught him with a little bit of the toe of his kicks there. Inside 2 minutes to play now. Sends this one ahead. Murphy breaks it up. And then East Central sends it out of bounds. Well, I don't know if you can hear it on the broadcast, but in the background you can hear the ICC All-American Band getting ready for their performance for Thursday night. We'll have an old ICC All-American Band performance coming your way here, back from 2019. Part of Little Caesars halftime report. You'll want to be sure and stay tuned for that. Indians lead at 1-0. ICC struck on a goal by Purvis with 35-27 to go in the first, and it's been kind of just back and forth ever since. ICC has dominated shots on goal, time of possession, but only has a 1-0 advantage to show for it. So that's the reason why I say if East Central could have found a way to tie this thing up before halftime, that would have been big. But instead, ICC with it now, trying to see if they can build on this 1-0 advantage going into the break. 42 seconds. Nice job crossing over the defender. Now sends it across the middle, fires, and scooped up and saved that time by East Central. It's like East Central is going to try to eat up as much of this clock as they can and maybe be extremely happy to go down 1-0 at the break. This one bouncing around 15 seconds. East Central now, a chance to make something dangerous here. Great job by Rollins, though, to force him to change his direction on the attack. Then he even takes it away. Marquez with it now. Jip sends it ahead to West. West with 2 seconds, and that's going to do it. 1-0 is your score here at the break. ICC with the lead. Let's take a look at a Sonic scoring recap here in the first half, and we just talked about it moments ago. A lone goal of the first half belongs to J.B. Purvis. That came with 35 minutes and 27 seconds left in the first half of play. 1-0 Indians with the lead. We're going to take the break and come back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife. Bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family,
Roll Tribe! Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com.
Ding dong!
Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code EXTRA PIZZA at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza. Little Caesars do crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the... Yummy! Was I dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Itawamba Community College is proud to present to you the 2019 ICC All-American Marching Band. We're thrilled to perform for you this year's program, The Evolution of Gaming, featuring music from some of the most popular video games of our time. We open our program this evening with the music from the 1980 Atari game, Space Invaders. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the ICC All-American Marching Band. And now, the 91 Sega game, Sonic the Hedgehog, featuring Parasia Dunlap. Continues with the music from the 1992 video game Mortal Kombat, featuring our percussion. Next, we bring you the music from the 2001 video game Halo, featuring our low brass. We'll close our program this evening with the 2002 video game, Call of Duty, featuring Jeremiah Eckridge. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 ICC All-American Marching Band!
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com.
Ding dong!
Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code EXTRA PIZZA at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza. Little Caesars new crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the...
Yummy!
Was I dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
They used to call me Sir Sauce back in the day.
I knew he was going to claim
Sir
that.
Sauce
You know
a lot.
what?
You know.
Will is the sauciest
guy they know. Well, when I used to date your auntie, she said I was
Ooh.
saucy.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger. You a saucy cat, man.
If I crave something, I have to have it.
So what are you craving? Like, what do you crave?
Attention, apparently. Look at him all sitting in the middle.
I know, right? It is really awkward. You just chose to sit there.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife. Bleep bloop.
Whoa, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're moments away from the start of the second half here in Fulton. I am going to remind you, in the event of rain, due to us being outside with all the equipment, we will have to break away. Clouds are starting to move in For those that are familiar, or basically I'd say screen left, for those that are watching, but it basically just looks like it's tracking down the waterway right now. But just being in this area for the last 10, 11 years, judging by the way the wind's blowing, it might actually carry past us. But we shall see. 1-0 ICC with the lead here over East Central. ICC in the red and white kits, East Central on the black and gray kits. ICC will be moving left to right on the attack. Of course, that means East Central will be on right to left. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians picked up a 2-1 win in overtime in the first match of the day over number 6 East Central. And so the Indians, they were very aggressive in the first 10, 15 minutes of the match and then kind of just settled in. Didn't really find that switch, able to kick it going again. As this one's sent ahead, and this is what we're talking about. East Central, they're just an over-the-top sprint away from tying this thing up, and there we saw a couple of those opportunities in the first half and saw one there quickly in the second half. So ICC needs to find a little bit of breathing room here with a goal early on in the second half. The more you let a team like East Central hang around, yes, they're 0-4. Yes, they've only scored 1 goal in those 4 matches, but they continue to be dangerous. And that's what I said in the Davis Ford pregame show. East Central always plays up a level when they play ICC. And you've got to keep that in the back of your head if you're the Indians. So you've got to, 1, execute, and 2, take care of business when you've had the opportunities. And so far, the Indians have not been able to do that. Looking to go to the backside, far opposite side of the pitch, and East Central's there to break it up again. Dangerous here. Going to have to step in and does so. And ooh, that was almost a goal there for the Indians. And good show of sportsmanship between the ICC player and the East Central player. That was a tough collision, but both of them get up and check on each other. That was J.B. Purvis and Noah Shockley for East Central. And we've got a whistle. Well, this match is going to get dark because 1, it's getting late. 2, the clouds continue to roll in the area here. So, as I said, as long as no rain falls, we're going to stick with the broadcast. But if we do happen to break away, get on Twitter. Follow us at Let's Go ICC. That's at Let's Go ICC on Twitter, Instagram, pretty much your favorite social media platforms other than TikTok. Haven't just talked myself into jumping on the TikTok train yet on the Let's Go ICC brand. Is got a push in the back on ICC, and that'll give the ball back to East Central. So 1-0 remains to be the score here. And now whistles are blowing just about every other play. So we'll reset here and have to go chase the ball down over on the far side. So the Indians throw it in. As this one's sent ahead and another whistle, and the ball will go back to ICC. Well, anything you can do, I can do better, and right now neither one of them's doing it very well. 1-0 is the score coming up on 41 minutes in the second half. It was J.B. Purvis. About 35 and a half minutes left in the first half, was able to strike and give the Indians a 1-0 advantage. So the ball will be sent ahead. So the Indians trying to get on the attack there. East Central, though, breaks it up. Now they send the ball midfield. Now ICC looking to go on the attack. Sorry, I haven't answered some text messages work related there. As the Indians with it now, squeeze it ahead. Going along the baseline over the middle they go. Daniel strikes and deflected. Oh, great job there by the Indians, but even better job defensively by East Central. As that one sent ahead and the keeper just climbs the ladder to go get it. And so ICC will win the 50-50 ball, sends this one ahead. Indians now clear it back out. They're going to send it back to the backside. So the Indians being patient again. East Central packing it back defensively. See if they can catch the Indians making a mistake and maybe beat them over the top like they've tried a couple of times. ICC has been able to dodge a few of those bullets. And now East Central takes it back. Indians trying to come back to get it, and that's going to be a foul on East Central.
Guys, can we use the right side of the field once today? Just once?
Indians with it now, sends it back over the middle. So Daniel out to West, and now ICC trying to go far side, but too strong on the touch. It goes out of bounds and will head into the drink. And 38 minutes and 20 seconds to go. ICC has just seemed all out of sorts. Just no rhyme or rhythm to what they're trying to accomplish here. But let's give credit where credit's due. East Central's making it tough on them defensively. The Indians had multiple chances to open this thing up in the first half, couldn't take advantage. And against a team like East Central, you cannot do that. You've got to put it away when you have your opportunities.
We need a ball.
So the Indians will take it away off the throw-in. O'Daniel with it now, crosses it over. That's Rollins with it. Rollins wanting to work 1v1, beats his man. Looking for the cross, sends it over. Too tall. The Indians get it, fires, and no! Broken up beautifully that time, and man, what a great job there. That was number 5 coming in there. Noah Shockley, called his names a couple of times today. Doesn't give credit for the save as a keeper, but might as well get it as that kept it out of the back of the net. And a big-time play there against East Central, not going quietly into the evening here in Fulton. Chip gets it, drops it off to West. West with the touch out wide. And East Central forces ICC to swing it back. Emerson with it now. Tried to send it ahead, taken away by East Central. This is what East Central was looking for. Something they can try to get quick transition, but a great job there by Murphy to take it away. And East Central coming up, it's starting to get a little frustrated. They've had some opportunities. Saw their little check, the official let go there. As Marquez now will leave it off on the far side of the pitch. Again, East Central knocking on the door, trying to get some of those quick attacks, but ICC's been able to get back defensively. So they reset the offense. Emerson will have it now. Sends this one up to Chip. Now ICC kind of just playing a game of keep away more than anything. Trying to find an angle of attack against this defense from East Central. They're packing it back, forcing the Indians to use every bit of the field here. As that one nearly a turnover. ICC is able to get it. Quick touch there, but East Central in the right spot at the right time to take that one away. Rollins deflects it, but East Central will keep it. Now trying to go over the top. Foot race here. Trouble as the keeper comes up and just gets the foot on it to get it away. Now he's got to hustle back. Boy, if East Central would have thought about putting a foot on that one as soon as they had it. Of course, you don't know how far the keeper out in that sense, but if they could have put something on frame about 3 touches before that, could have been dangerous for the Indians, and ICC dodges a major bullet there. Substitution coming in the match here. This is going to be number 16, Eads, into the match here for the Warriors. We'll send this one back and out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in here for the Indians. 1-0 is the score. Indians trying to squeeze this one ahead to West. Instead, the Warriors will send it out of bounds, and it will head back into the ditch. West has it deflected away. It's going to be a corner opportunity coming up here for the Indians. ICC needs to make this thing dangerous here. Their offense is, after the 35-minute mark, has been non-existent, especially here in the second half and the closing moments of the first half. As this one going back post and just couldn't quite size that one up as it goes out of bounds, and it go back to East Central. Played nicely that time by Cammie, just couldn't quite execute on the backside of it. Again, opportunities the Indians have missed in this one, and if you're an ICC fan, you hope it doesn't come back to haunt them, but if you're East Central, you got to feel good right now, only being down 1-0. Now trying to go over the top. This one's just going to be angled out of bounds, and Coach Sullivan making a play on the ball there. Emerson will get it back in quickly to O'Daniel. O'Daniel lets it settle in the middle of the pitch. Now we'll send it out wide. Batista is going to drop it back to Murphy. Back to Batista. Try to go over the middle. It was deflected, but O'Daniel's able to get it now. Trying to go over the top, looking for Marquez. EC breaks it up. And now East Central trying to send it back on the other end, but Batista there to take it away. He's dribbling in, now leaves it out wide to Marquez. Marquez trying to beat this guy on the left side. Pops this one up over the middle. And then the ICC just going to have to back it back out. Good defense on the part of East Central, and going to have a foul whistle there. And a free kick coming up here for the Indians. One of these situations where it's in a good position in the field for the Indians here to make this extremely dangerous and try to build on this 1-0 advantage here coming up on 31 minutes to play. Official, did he ask for the clock to stop or no? I guess not. As they're trying to line them up 10 yards, and they didn't go back to where he said, and they're just going to stay there, so the official's like, all right, whatever. So ICC stepping into this one is West. Puts the foot on it, too tall, and we'll stay at 1-0. Substitution coming into the match now. This is going to be number 21, Brian Romero, into the match. Emerson will check out. This substitution being brought to you by Max Homes in Fulton. Looking for a job? Max Homes, they're hiring. So swing by their Fulton location, pick up an application, and work for one of the premier companies here in Fulton. That's Max Homes. That should be a foul, but they say play on there as West kind of giving them the business a little bit. Now East Central playing this one back corner here. Kind of painting themselves, ironically, into a corner, but able to get out of it now, trying to streak down the sideline are the Warriors right here in front of you. Over the middle they go. ICC playing tough defense, forcing them backwards. And there's Rollins to take it away. Opportunity here for the Indians. They leave it up front. This is going to be West with it. West just could not find it as the ball hit his foot and kind of just died instead of deflecting off. And East Central takes it away. Rollins trying to get it back, and we've got a foul called here. Inside 30 minutes to play now. East Central will have it, still trailing 1-0. Rollins steps in front of that one, pops it up. Still loose on the pitch. EC finds it. So right now, anything you can do, I can do better between these two squads, and they're just pretty much playing midfield to midfield right now. Indians let it settle. Now send it back to Murphy. Murphy crosses over the defender. Swings it back out wide. That's Batista with it now. Batista wanted to go left side, didn't have anything. Leaves it to Jip in the middle. Sends it out wide now. ICC looking to go on the attack. Sends it over the middle and too far as East Central able to break up that attack there. Kind of a weird atmosphere right now. Not a whole lot of chatter going on between either dugouts or the coaches. Every once in a while you'll hear a player yell on the pitch, but other than that, it's kind of like a Sunday afternoon, just a little quiet atmosphere here. Rollins trying to go to work. Great defense on the part of East Central to take it away. Rollins tries to come back, and he's going to get him, say, hooked him. And so the ball will go back to East Central. Central now is going to reset through the keeper. Good defense by ICC to force them all the way back to midfield to go back to the keeper to reset. Start to hear a little bit more chatter on the pitch and in the dugouts right now as they try to send this one ahead. It's going to go out of bounds, and it will go back to ICC. Substitutions coming into the match now. This is Braden Bowden coming into the match, and number 25, Joel Bowman, into the match for East Central. Those substitutions being brought to you by the Cagle Eye Center here in Fulton. Need to get your eyes checked? Give them a call at 862-EYES. That's 862-EYES. Proud to sponsor ICC Athletics and the surrounding areas of Itawamba County. Purvis tries to leave that one ahead just a little bit too much and behind Cammie on the touch that time. So the Indians once again had some opportunities, just cannot quite execute them. And East Central continues to hang around now with a 26-18 left to play here. 1-0 is the score in favor of your Indians. Now East Central trying to find the seam there. So good idea, just the touch, which is a little bit behind the player streaking down the field that time. Couldn't keep it in front of him, and now the ball will go back to the Indians. Ball out of bounds, and it will actually go back to East Central. So EC is going to try to hurry and get the ball in play before ICC can get back. But ICC had numbers 5-2 in that situation, and Another whistle and stoppage here. Looks like it's going to be a foul on East Central, so ICC will get it back. So ICC going to reverse the pitch here. Up they go. This is Rollins with it now over the middle to Marquez. Ball took an awkward hop off Marquez, but he's able to eventually get it back. Now leaves it back to the backside. Braden gets it there on the far side. Tries to squeeze it ahead to O'Daniel. Ball's broke loose, and O'Daniel cleans it up. Villanueva with it over the middle to West. West tries to get through traffic, leaves it out wide. ICC looking to go on the attack through O'Daniel. O'Daniel is turned around and is forced to take it right back out. Good hustle defensively on the part of East Central. Now they go, and they're going to say offsides. Oh, tough break there for the Indians, but the right call. A couple of guys that drifted behind that back line. As we'll have substitutions coming in here. Winans for East Central and Jones for ICC. And the substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Follow them on Twitter at ICCBSU. Rollins took it away for a moment and then quick whistle again. So East Central will put it in play, trying to find the equalizer here. Still a lot of time to play. 23 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this one. ICC, however, looking to go up a goal. Purvis, the ball just did not want to go with him that time. It's almost like the ball went flat for a second when he kicked it and just refused to roll forward. A break there for East Central as ICC had numbers. And there's the Indians taking it away on the far side of the pitch. Sends it ahead, deflected out of bounds. Last touch by East Central. Indians battling their way forward, far side of the pitch. Purvis with it, sends it ahead, trying to find Jones. East Central again in the right spot at the right time to break that one up. Chip keeps it with the Indians. Marquez with it now. Going backside to Jones. Jones felt like he got pulled that time. No call by the official. Ball goes out of bounds, and it should be a corner opportunity coming up here for the Indians. So Billy will head to the corner to send this one in for the Indians. This one sent a little short that time and easily cleaned up by East Central. Cleans it back, but ICC is there to take it over. Chip with it. Strikes it over the middle. Oh, good opportunity, and what a send by the Indians. But again, another great play on the part of Shockley to break that one up. If not, that one more than likely would have been a goal for the Indians. So the Indians keep trying to knock on the door here, but nobody answering. Trying to find their way to go up 2-0. This one's sent, and nobody there for ICC over the middle. More just standing around looking than anything, trying to get on the attack. Purvis with it, drops it over the middle to Marquez. Now Marquez gets it back, trying to go 1v1 over the middle. Drops it back to O'Daniel. O'Daniel sends it back ahead, and Jones just couldn't break loose that time. Smart play that time by Jones, because if he would have released, it would have been offsides, as the referee was going to be ready to call it in that sense. So again, a tough break for the Indians. Coming up on 20 and a half to play in the contest. So East Central trying to reset the attack. A lot of time has been spent on this side of the pitch right now, but now they go over the top. Opportunity here. They slip behind the defensive line. But then there are the Indians to break it up, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick here. Well, that's what we're talking about. East Central's trying to do. They try to lull you to sleep and see if you can break something over the top. They did there, just could not quite able to keep up with the ball, as that was O'Daniel that was able to cut off the East Central player from being able to get on the attack. Might have been offsides, but the judge on the far side of the field was not really in a good position to be able to call it, and that's the breaks you're looking for if you can get them. Purvis now trying to go 1v1 here. Paul just wouldn't go with him. Scramble for it now. Purvis wins that battle. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here for the Indians. O'Daniel drops it back to Marquez. Marquez swings it out wide now. This one's sent ahead. Header is sent wide. Purvis fires over the middle, just wide, and oh, Jones could not find it as he was trying to make the slide on the backside to deflect it in, and another missed opportunity there for the Indians. Kind of the story of the day for ICC has just been missed opportunities as substitutions in here. 20 Anders into the contest. 9 Lopez into the contest here for East Central. Coming up on 18.5 to play. Again, East Central have had some opportunities to go over the top, just haven't been able to cash in on them yet. ICC's had some opportunities to make it a 2-goal advantage, but they've also been unable to cash in. So if you're ICC, you just need to find a little bit of breathing room here. This one's sent ahead, and East Central takes it away. ICC has numbers defensively as EC try to push forward. The ball eventually finds its way back to the Warriors, and they reset. This one's sent ahead, and they're going to call offsides. Again, that's what East Central's trying to do. They're trying to get you to come up, get you caught out of position, and then just go over the top and see if they can take advantage of some 1v1 opportunities. And they haven't been able to do so far, but they're starting to become a little bit more often or more regular in the opportunities here, as there's going to be a foul whistle on East Central. So they've had a few more opportunities in the second half than they did in the first half, and eventually one of those are going to slip through. So the Indians with it. O'Daniel dribbling his way through the middle. Fires, and that one's going to be wide. Just couldn't quite get a solid foot on that one. So again, not a lot of movement without the ball for ICC. You see a lot of guys standing around watching right now. Substitution into the match is Denton for East Central. So now ICC breaks up that goal kick, but East Central eventually gets it back. Now they send this one forward. It goes out of bounds and off a couple of fans that were watching there, and we'll go back to possession of the Indians.
Let's talk, boys.
Substitution in here for the Indians. Diego Venezuela into the match here for ICC. That substitution being brought to you by Max Holmes of Fulton. This one trying to slip ahead. And now here come the Indians. This is Purvis. He's got 1 goal in the day, trying to see if he can find his second. Leaves it over the middle, and oh, just wide again. That was a good chance there for the Indians, but Dorian Cox coming in, making that one difficult, breaking it up for East Central. And it'll be another goal kick coming up here inside 16 minutes. East Central with the ball, ICC with the 1-0 advantage. This ball sent ahead. ICC will take control at midfield. Now they're going to send it back and reset the attack. Now trying to go over the top. East Central was waiting on it, breaks it up. See the bus coming back, so volleyball has made their way back from MUW with their 3-0 win this afternoon. Congratulations to volleyball. East Central tries to squeeze this one ahead. And then eventually ICC just breaks it up. Jones with it, tries to send it ahead. This is Purvis. Purvis wants to send it now to Jones out wide. And it's going to be sent out of bounds. And again, you can't knock the hustle of East Central this afternoon into the evening, as they have just not made anything easy on the Indians. Now, that was another example of it there, as they were able to cut that one off. And it's going to be a corner kick here for the Indians. Substitution getting set to come in. West will re-enter here for the Indians. Purvis will come out in this situation. And this substitution being brought to you once again by Max Holmes of Fulton. So sent over the middle, and like an Indian player, used someone to push off on to jump up, and the keeper from East Central had a hand on the ball, but when he landed, couldn't quite brace himself enough for the landing there, and hopefully he's okay as he's favoring his shoulder a little bit. Now the Indians with it over the middle. Opportunity here, shot deflected, it rolls, no! Another excellent save there. We saw one similar in the first half where they were able to get it to go through, but the keeper just got to it before it crossed the line, and second one today where he did the same thing there. That's just kind of been the breaks the Indians have gotten, and it's all because of the hustle of East Central today. It's unfortunate for East Central, they don't have any points to show on the board. Again, East Central breaks up that attack there. Ball is sent out of bounds. And it'll be a throw-in here for the Indians. So inside 12.5 to play now. 1-0, still the lead here for the Indians. ICC trying to just get a little bit more breathing room here as that ball sent up, and East Central clears it out easily that time. Now trying to get over the top of the Indians defense, nothing there. ICC clears it back, and East Central will control. It goes out of bounds, and ICC will have it for the throw-in. So the Indians with the ball at midfield. Do a good job of just reversing the ball around to eventually work themselves open against this East Central defense. Go out wide with it. Now try to cut it back across the middle. David with it now. Looking to go on the attack. East Central cleans that one up, but the ICC was right there with it. Trying to reverse the backside, and over the middle they go, and looking for the header. Second shot is no, not there. The Indians again just cannot put one away. They've had some beautiful opportunities, but the lid has not come off the basket just yet. As O'Daniel will come back into the match here for the Indians. Lott and Eads coming in here for East Central. So this one's sent down the pitch. Not there. ICC takes it away, but then East Central gets it right back. East Central trying to go over the top of the defense. Now they go out wide on the left side. This is Bowman with it now. Sends it across the middle, and ICC breaks it up. The Indians doing a good job of getting back defensively to take away the angle of attack for the Warriors, forcing the Warriors to move the ball all the way back to the backfield to reset the attack here. Coming up on 10 minutes to play. Send this one out to Bowman again. Bowman wanting to work one-on-one. Gets by his defender. Nobody really going with him there. 4 or 5 Indians around the ball. And then once the Indians take it away, and then another player from East Central comes in. So just poor spacing there as the ball is out of bounds. Last touch by ICC, and East Central will have it back now. But for the Indians, this is where you got to buckle down at. Pay attention. Don't get lulled to sleep as you haven't played on the field this much today. And they're going to give the ball back to ICC. So the Indians with it, still nursing this 1-0 advantage. That one squeezed ahead. East Central steps in front of it, but simply sends it back to the Indians. And the Indians let it settle. Ooh, nearly missed that one. Had an East Central player behind him, but not anything to do really any damage with there. Just a poor touch, but West is there to clean it up for the Indians and is going to reset it now. Well, East Central, as we said, not going quietly into the night here, still making the Indians work on the offensive side of the ball. ICC have had their opportunities, just haven't been able to send them home, and now here come the Indians on the attack on the far side. ICC sends it back across the middle over the left, and the keeper's going to come up and make the play on the ball there. Smart decision by the keeper. Been a tough play for his teammate to come up and cut off the angle of attack there. Would have been a 1v1 close situation, so the right call by him, quickly coming up and making a play on the ball. 8 minutes to play now in the contest, and ICC still looking for that insurance goal here as it's 1-0 the score. West thought about trying to step into it and fire. Didn't have the angle. Now sends it out wide. Quickly inside O'Daniel with it. O'Daniel trying to turn, and it's going to be sent out of bounds, and they're going to call it a corner kick, I do believe. And so another corner opportunity coming up here for the Indians. As Billy Jip will send this one for ICC. Just a little too strong that time as this one's popped a mile into the sky. And O'Daniel just comes up and gets strong and physical to get that one back for the Indians. Leaves it off to Rollins. Rollins now wants to swing it up top. And ICC now will keep it. West over the middle. And we've got a foul whistle here on ICC. And so now with 6:45 to play, you're starting to see East Central start to press the issue a little bit, wanting to get the ball back in a hurry, as they know these possessions, few and far in between, as they send that one ahead and out of bounds, and it will go back to ICC. Substitutions coming to the match here for East Central. Number 15, Lyles, into the contest, and number 3 is Harris for East Central. We got number 7 coming in here for ICC. J.B. Purvis back into the contest for the Indians. That substitution being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. John Herod and company, a proud sponsor of ICC Athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. And they do want to remind you that they've got football coming up Thursday night here on the Red Channel, ICC and Kahoma. That'll be a 6:30 First American National Bank opening kick and a 6 o'clock Davis Ford pregame show getting ready to come your way Thursday night here on the Red Channel, also on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM for those of you that might be traveling at that time. Inside 5.5 to go. Indians with the ball. So that one just gets away from West, and East Central takes it away. East Central tries to send that one up, but nobody there for East Central. So ICC is just going to let it roll back and sit on it right now and eat some clock. And East Central tried to come up and force the issue, and as soon as he does, they send it up in a hurry now. ICC with it. West trying to get it over the top to Jip. Jip's got an opportunity here, but oh, another outstanding hustle play, that time by Shockley. Not only that, but he saves it before it goes out of bounds. Well, Shockley has played extremely well on that back line today for East Central. Now here comes East Central on the attack, but it goes out of bounds, and that was a break for ICC because had the angle of attack, had a couple of steps on that defense, possibly would have had a shot to tie this match here with 4:05 to play. So the Indians dodge a big-time bullet there. And then East Central comes back and takes it away. Guess who? Shockley. Shockley takes it back for East Central. Now East Central pushing a few guys up here in this situation. Couldn't get the ball to travel with him that time as it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in here for the Indians. And they're going to toss it back to the keeper. Marquez has it, now swings it back out wide. It's a game of keep away right now for the Indians, and East Central takes it away. But then ICC just puts a boot into this one to get it back on the opposite side of the pitch. Three minutes to play now, and East Central still hanging in this one. And then Rollins takes it away. Here comes an opportunity here for the Indians. Can they send this one home? Rollins steps, fires, but no, saved again. Now this one taken away by O'Daniel. O'Daniel trying to get ahead. Sends it over the middle. West tried to get in the foot into that one, but broken up that time by East Central. As this one is going to be sent ahead. Marquez with it now. Now West puts the foot onto it. It's up, and another save. Well, credit the East Central keeper. He has kept them in this match by himself today. Well, I say by himself. He's had the help of great defensive plays by Noah Shockley, but he has played outside his mind in net today. He's only given up one goal. The rest of them have been amazing saves that the Indians have been able to put on frame, especially here in the last minute or so. Now here come the Indians. Chip trying to get up the pitch with it. Looking to go to work against the defender for East Central. It goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to EC. As for the clock to stop. As the ball sent out of bounds. So, minute and 20 seconds now to go. East Central's got to be aggressive here as we come up on a minute to play. Can't necessarily let the ball just sit back and wait on it. That's what they're kind of being here. ICC laying back and going to let them eat some of the clock here as the ball goes out of bounds. We'll stay with East Central inside 1 minute to play. And that one goes out of bounds, and we'll be back with East Central. And East Central going to have to hurry here. 45 seconds on this free kick. Eating up a lot of time here. Nearly 10 seconds off the clock before they put a foot into it. This one popped up. East Central's going to have to get it back in ICC now, so they'll simply clear this one out. 25 seconds to play now. East Central sends it ahead. Somebody's got to shoot it. Not going to do any good just passing it around right now, and ICC is going to dodge a major bullet in this one. As ICC sends this one ahead, tackled out of bounds, and that will do it with 10 seconds to play. Well, I'm going to say what it is, folks. It wasn't pretty whatsoever, but the Indians find a way to hang on to win 1-0 over a very scrappy East Central squad. Tip of the cap to East Central. Came in the underdogs in this situation, gave ICC everything they wanted and then some. But unfortunately for East Central, they fall to 0-5 on the year. ICC improves to 3-2. East Central 0-2 in the North. ICC, most importantly at the end of the day, goes 2-0 in the North as well. So ICC gets the sweep of soccer. Lady Indians win it 2-1 over number 6 East Central in overtime. Indians win it 1-0 here in the nightcap. So that makes a sweep for ICC Athletics, with volleyball also picking up a 3-0 win on the road at MUW. For Lee Adams, Raphael Henry, I'm Adam Gore. We'll see you Thursday night here on the Red Channel for football versus Coahoma, and then hopefully Friday we'll be right back here with soccer, weather pending, against Holmes. Have a good night. Have a blessed evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.